Apparently, Mahapahu, Dylan whatever the person name is, they getting away with a lot. They a woman for like 5 days now, it seems. No, apparently they had a year celebration and live stream and was popping in Turkey. I don't know. I had no intention on looking at that. But it seems that Bud Light is now partners with them. Oh yeah. They getting brand deals for claiming they woman. They having people that's not woman or wasn't born a woman. Now, rep that brand. The world is crazy. The world is insane. That has to be a big joke, but maybe not. Let's get into it. This is crazy.
So this isn't a joke. Bud Light has partnered with trans activist Dylan Mulvaney for March Madness. So if you're a guy and you're sitting back and you're like, I love basketball and I love beer. Not a joke. Bud Light has partnered with trans activist Dylan Mulvaney for March Madness. So if you're a guy and you're sitting back and you're like, I love basketball and I love beer and who represents me? I'm sure you're thinking Dylan Mulvaney, a pervert who dresses up like a little girl and describes himself as a little girl and is documenting his days of girlhood, despite the fact that he's something like a 28-year-old man. I'm sure you're thinking that he really represents you. And so this definitely made sense for Budweiser to do that, for Bud Light to do this. Take a listen to Dylan Mulvaney announce that he's the latest spokesperson.
Hi. Impressive carrying skills, right? I got some Bud Lights for us.
Wow.
So I kept hearing about this thing called March Madness, and I thought we were all just having a hectic month, but it turns out it has something to do with sports. And I'm not sure exactly which.
Why would you give this person a brand deal for something they apparently don't even know what it is? I know that's supposed to be part of the joke. Like, oh, I'm so girly. I don't even know. I'm so girly. Fam, even girls know what the hell March Madness is. Like, where do you get this from? This is crazy. Like, it is nasty, the type of world we living in right now.
Sport. But either way, it's a cause to celebrate.
Nigga.
This month, I celebrated my day 365 of womanhood, and Bud Light sent me possibly the best gift ever, a can with my face on it. Check out my Instagram story to see how you can enjoy March Madness with Bud Light and maybe win some money too. Love ya!
They're pandering.
So
that's blatant. They're pandering. They're trying to appeal to the woke crowd. And by doing such, turning their back on their other fans who are predominantly men more than likely. Why would someone want to buy a can with this person's face on it? Why would a man who's straight, who likes football or basketball or any form of sports, want to see this person's face on their damn can? That don't make no sense, fam. No sense. People just making things up at this point. Like, oh yeah, actually, figured that you wanted to see this person who says that they're a woman, but they were born a man, and then they act over the top and try to do a bunch of things for attention. Yeah, that's what we need. That's what we need in our life. That's what we gonna put on cans. It's like, what? What? Why are you putting it on a can? No sense. Makes no sense whatsoever, man. But that's just straight clown-ish. Of course, you gotta expect it. You gotta expect it, fair. Also, thank you, Tor. Appreciate the heck out of the support, man. How you doing?
So why does this make me so angry? First off, it's that repeated stereotype of women being stupid.
Exactly.
It's woman face. And what is the stereotype of a woman being stupid?
I don't know nothing.
I kept hearing this thing about like March Madness, and I thought that maybe we were all just having a tough month, but I guess it has something to do with sports, and I don't know what sport it is because like girls don't know anything about like sports. So like
that's crazy. There might be some girls that don't know that, but fam, to this extent, sounds crazy.
I've never heard of March Madness ever. And thank you, Dylan, for wearing women face, reminding us all how women just don't like sports and have never heard of March Madness because I assume we've never heard of college basketball. We've never done a bracket, which I actually have done and which I do every single year because it's fun to do a bracket with your friends. and you don't have to be explicitly a man or a woman to do that. But okay, let's keep leaning into the
I don't even like
stereotype.
basketball.
And Bud Light has thought this is funny, and this is promoting it. If you think that's,
I remember when I went to Job Corps, people making bets, and I might have placed a bet or two. And in mind you, I didn't even know who the hell I was betting on. I just wanted to get in on the action. Sure, you should have seen when they finally started watching UFC. Man, when I say I was making money hand over fist, I'm telling you, because I've been in the UFC since like forever. So I was the only one that knew anything. I was like, oh, that guy's going to lose. First round, knockout punch. I was like, all right, put money on it. I'm like, he's going against somebody that has no chin. How do you,
it's bad. Don't worry, because also this little pervert's going to get into a bathtub and tell you all about March Madness. Take a listen.
Oh no. What is happening?
For your patience. Wonderful. There, in case you're listening to this podcast and
what kind of world do we live in, bro? That's crazy. We live in a different type of world, bro. That's what they think is about to sell those Bud Lights, bro. There's no way that could be real. There's no way, man. They're trying to be so inclusive that they're just forgetting actual reality. That is wild, bro. Like, why would I want to buy a Bud Light? Because I saw that.
And you are not watching it. It's just Dylan Mulvaney splish splashing in a bath with bubbles, because everybody knows girls love bubble baths and Bud Light and dancing. And people should be upset about this. I have to ask the question, who is the intended audience? Again, men that participate in March Madness, women that participate in March Madness. Who is the intended audience when you see this pervert in a bath living out his fetishes and his fantasies as a little girl? I don't know why they're doing this. It begs the question.
The dude did that because I have no problem with littles. I want to be clear. I am into the BDSM world and yada, yada, yada. So if you're little, why would I like judge you for that? Right? But the man that this guy's doing it, and I don't believe him. I don't believe him. I don't believe nothing that they say.
Who made the decision? Is this a diversity, equity, and inclusion person? Or did somehow Sam Adams, a different beer company, get a Trojan horse in there and convince Bud Light to tank its own company? Because it is going to hurt Bud Light,
yeah,
obviously.
100%.
This is now, they're associating themselves with transgenderism. There is nothing less manly than a grown man dressing up like a little girl.
Yeah.
This is not how, if I was in a boardroom and
they're totally spitting in the face of all their the fans of years. People that have been supporting them for years. They definitely not going to be with that.
I meaningfully wanted to help a company, I would never offer that you have a transgendered weirdo sitting in a bathtub splish splashing with bubbles pretending to be a little girl.
It just doesn't make sense.
So who's behind this? Why are we seeing this corporate push for transgenderism everywhere, upon every stage and in every room? Why are they trying to convince people of this evil, that they can choose their gender as easily as they can select their clothes? All right, guys, that's...
Yeah, this is wild, fam. I don't got no respect for it at all. Do what you want to do, but now when you're just like shoving something in our faces everywhere we turn, we gotta see this Dylan person. There's an agenda. It's clear as day. Clear as day. But tell me what you think in the comment section.